Boy howdy, I'm excited. I'm out here picking my first basket of tomatoes. I was really skeptical that I was gonna get any. I will say though, because now what are we? We are the 10th or whatever of September. So it has taken forever, but I'm getting a basket of tomatoes, which means that I will have plenty of tomato sandwiches and very likely some form of sauce or salsa or something. Maybe even two, who knows. I did, while out here, find this thing. I've never seen one of these little pink caterpillars before. You see that? This is on one of my Hungarian hearts, which then leads me to another thing I want to say about this, but it's pretty. And even though some of them are pests to my produce, I'm just gonna leave this. I'm probably gonna leave this, but I'll leave it here. It can go live in that flower bed. So, okay, which brings me to the Hungarian heart thing. So this is the first year that I've grown Hungarian hearts. I'm usually very sold on my Amish paste. They can be, some of them, kind of smaller. But here, let me see. Like, well, you saw the size of that green one that had that caterpillar in it. This is another Hungarian heart. Like, I don't even know if this shows it well. This is one that got eaten by slugs and God knows what else. But that is a decent sized fruit. You see these green ones down here? This is all off the Hungarian heart, the heart vine. So that being said, oh, sorry, you don't want to look up my nose. That being said, I'm gonna obviously cut into my first one here pretty quick because I have, well, it's kind of green, but I'll be watching those and I'm gonna be keeping my eye on those. And I'm going to be very excited to report back like what the inside texture of everything and how they process, because that might be my second favorite tomato. Okay. See, look at this. So this is an Amish paste. This I would say is average size of what I get from my Amish paste. I'm super excited about that. I've just picked a basket. Oh, did I show you my basket of tomatoes? If I showed it to you, I'm probably going to show it to you 4 more times because I'm super excited. I will say this is the, well, I think they're now called, there was a name change because the original name was Purple Russian, and it was a free packet of tomato seeds that I got from Baker Creek because I order seeds from them. It's literally a Roma tomato that's very much looking like a Cherokee Purple. I'm also going to be very excited to crack into that bad boy. I know now, I think they're called like Purple Ukraine or something. I don't know. Sunflowers. So this one fell over and it's made sort of like a natural duckway. And I say duckway because you have to duck to get underneath of it, which I don't care. It's pretty. I love it. Even though it's fallen over and I have to duck to get through my garden. Who's gonna pull that out? Not this gardener. And then you see this, there it is. I think I got the top of it, that monstrosity back there. Yeah, it's leaning. Almost feel like I need to tie that sucker to the fence. It's leaning. It's covered, probably at least 30 blooms. I would say its trunk is 3 inches around. Here we go, we're gonna go into the duckway. Uh-oh, pruners. Don't wanna lose your hand, pruners. So here is one of these zinnias. I don't know if that's one that I seeded or if that's just one, whatever, but I have a few lovely little zinnias that are popping up that makes me super happy. Some random little, well, they're not random because I planted them here, but some marigolds that have finally like exploded. I'm super stoked. Like I literally, every time I come out here, I can't help but smile to myself because I would have never, ever hoped or thought that my garden was going to do this well first year putting in. Stuff was very slow to take off. There is no denying that, because here we are September and I'm like, this is where I probably should have been like end of July, sometime in August, but things are what things are. This is probably the nicest teddy bear sunflower I've ever grown. It is, you know, probably at least a 4 foot tall stalk. And it's not a stalk, it's like literally a little bush. And it is just covered with these beautiful little lion maney sort of sunflowers. They used to be my son's favorite. I'm gonna have to make sure to show him that they're here. This is just the sweetest, most delicate little sunflower. This is an Italian white or Italian yellow. I mean, maybe it's a yellow. It's the Italian white or yellow variety. I would say that this is now 6.5, 7 feet tall, and it is big, and it is covered in beautiful little blooms. The tomatoes, so back to the tomatoes, like they definitely benefited from having some fruitage, for sure. My cucumber, this is my cucumber gone wild. I still try to come out here and pick and move some stuff up. The green beans, honestly, what's really weird is this half here. That is the red noodle bean. It was slow. It was slow. It was slow. It was slow. Then it's like all of a sudden, that vine has just like taken off, and it is like super lush. And like I have got those vines everywhere. I've picked, and I need to come out here and pick again, obviously, but I have picked some green beans. Probably not going to get any put up this year from these. I'm going to say some of these probably suffered from the squash, which that's fine. Live and learn. Live and learn. The squash, by the way, in case you haven't noticed, my pumpkin patch, I've got white pumpkins, I've got acorns, I've got yellow pumpkins. This sucker here, this like sort of greeny white stripe thing, I thought it was supposed to be a ghost pumpkin, the white pumpkin, but it is, I don't know what it is, but it's crazy. The Brussels sprouts that were like, I might not grow. They literally have taken off. That plant right there is probably at least 3 foot wide. I did buy some little starts because I did not get my seed started end of June, end of July, first part of August. I didn't get them started. And so because I didn't get them started, I did buy a little 6-pack. They weren't cheap, but I did it because this gardener here, this chick, did not get cold crop stuff started. I have got a serious mole problem out here. I did buy some stuff, like, for those of you who have a tender heart, don't listen to this, but I did buy one of those little like skewer it mole things, and I do have in my stuff one that we got from the old house. It's another one of those like spring-loaded traps. I am gonna have to do something because it's literally also come through and dug around and killed stuff. So let me see if I can show you this. I have little baby pumpkins. I will also say some of them, I know I got a deer that kind of got in here, but that was my fault. I left the garden gate open. I have some of these that are very damaged, and I think I have a bunch of them that are not damaged. So it'll be very interesting to see what I can collectively get out of here when I decide to come back. Oh gosh, what am I stepping on? When I decide to come back here and start really, oh Lord. Yeah, you remember those boxes that I used to be able to walk through? Not anymore. Yeah, I'm super excited. I need to come out here and pick peppers too. More excited happiness. Oh, that's not though. There's like a little sort of dead rotten one. Get off my big pumpkin. Oh, but this is cool. You can see totally the color of this. Yeah, isn't that pretty? So, okay, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. 6, 7. For sure 7 yellow pumpkins. For sure 7. And I think I've got, oh, there's another one I think over there. But for sure 7. And I'm probably going to find another couple once harvesting starts to happen. I gave a slug flying lessons. There will probably be a couple more once I get out here and start, really, really cutting stuff back. There is some butternut squash over there. I don't know. We'll see how many I get. Some of them look pretty damaged, maybe because it's like deer that can go on the other side of the fence. There's a lot of them that grow on the other side of the fence. Thelma Sanders. And I go back through the duckway. Back through the duckway. My zucchini. I have not done hardly anything with my zucchini. It's sad actually. I should have done more with my zucchini, but things are what things are. It is there. I have a few. Maybe I should shred some up and freeze them or something. Watermelons and other melons. I'm starting to get a real bad case of powdery mildew on my squashes. I have a little baby watermelon right there. I honestly don't think it's going to do anything. I might have to check in here and see if there's another melon. It was not a good year for melon. I'll try again next year. If at first you don't succeed, try again. For sure have acorns. And some of these bad boys, look at this. Look how big that is. I'm real excited about that. I have quite a few Thelma Sanders in there too. Like, it's going to be a super exciting treasure hunt harvesting the squash out of my garden. As my husband says, did you grow a squish? Because last year I grew more than a tractor bucket full of squashes. It's probably going to be the same this year. All of my cole crops, like everything, I am so amazed. Everything that looked like it was just struggle, it's doing really well. So this is doing really well. Like, I think this is the only zinnia left in the, no, there's one more. I had one zinnia that was in my yam barrel thing that carked it, which that's fine. Like, so this is my flower shaped garden. I think that it's amazing now that it's all filled out. That hibiscus, it's like hardy and it looks like a hibiscus. I don't have a bloom. I don't have a flower in bloom, or I'd show you, but look, this is gonna bloom today probably. But look at this beautiful lush kale. I need to make more kale salad. Yeah, this is, you know, maybe I just planted everything too close. I'm gonna have to water this because this looks like a dahlia that's super struggling. But look at this dahlia, it's going to bloom. That one totally died. It's fine. Trial and error. Oh my gosh, this strawberry patch. I've gotten strawberries. I don't tell my son. I just come out here and eat them. Don't tell him. But this, I'm gonna have to maybe consider putting in a second strawberry patch. This makes me very happy. It's very thick, it's very lush. I'm picking strawberries out of this. I did get some Mexican sunflowers. See this? Isn't this pretty? I have eaten some cucamelons. See, and there's a couple more sunflowers back there. Yeah, so the garden, I would say I am beyond pleased with what my garden has to offer me so far this year. It's amazing. And this is like another pumpkin patch sort of out here. I think there's some spaghetti squash and there's at least another 3 or 4 pumpkins. Another beautiful Mexican sunflower. I have to figure out how to keep the deer off this poor tree. Yeah. So I'm gonna get back to my garden tidy up. I just wanted to stop that for a second and my absolute amazement and excitement over my tomato harvest that I didn't think I was going to get. So when in doubt, maybe just prune them back. Quit watering them, give them a little neglect, and they might take off and start ripening you some fruit. Now get out there and farm your yard.